deepin 25.1 just dropped. Smarter AI, faster kernel, and a rock-solid Linux experience. Before starting the video, I never recommend this distro in workspace or in main PC. Personally, I don't recommend this distro for my viewers or anyone, so it's clearly up to you to decide whether to use it or not. So let's start the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love beautiful modern Linux desktops that actually feel polished and productive, you are in for a treat today. On April 10th, 2026, the deepin team officially released deepin 25.1, the first major update to the deepin 25 series. This isn't just a point release with a few tweaks. It's packed with meaningful upgrades, a brand new Linux kernel, serious AI enhancements that go way beyond simple chatbots, smoother desktop interactions, and an even more reliable immutable system foundation. Whether you are a long-time deepin fan or someone curious about trying a stunning Chinese Linux distro for the first time, this update makes deepin feel more powerful and future-proof than ever. Let me walk you through everything that's new, why it matters, and who should install it right now. First up, the kernel. deepin 25.1 jumps from Linux 6.12 to the Linux kernel 6.18 LTS. That's a huge leap forward under the hood. The team completely rebuilt the memory management and file system code. What does that mean in a plain English? Faster software loading, quicker large file transfers, and much snappier multitasking, even when you're running several apps at once. They also brought in the Bohr scheduler, originally from the CachyOS project, which is specifically designed to make desktop use feel buttery smooth. No more annoying stutters when you're gaming, editing, or just juggling windows. Hardware support got a nice boost too, including better compatibility with newer Intel APX features and a wide range of older and newer graphics cards, network devices, and peripherals. If you are on the fence about upgrading because of hardware quirks, this kernel should fix a lot of that. Now, the part a lot of you have been waiting for, the AI upgrades. Deepin has been investing heavily in its own UOS AI stack, and version 25.1 takes it to the next level. The biggest new feature is something they call claw mode. Think of it as a system level AI assistant that can actually control your PC using natural language. You type or speak a command, and it can open apps, adjust settings, or even handle complex tasks inside mainstream messaging apps like Lark, DingTalk, and QQ. After you give it permission, of course. It feels like having a smart helper that understands context across your entire desktop. The writing agent got a complete overhaul too. Now it works outline first. You can feed it reference documents, it creates a logical outline you can edit, then generate the full text. After that, you can refine everything inside a built-in editor and export directly to PDF, Word, or Markdown. Every important claim even includes source links so you can trace where the information came from, which is perfect for students, writers, or anyone who values accuracy. And yes, it supports full local or private models if you want everything to stay on your machine. They also opened up the new skill center. It comes with preset skills you can enable with one click, plus the ability to import or create your own. This turns UOS AI into a truly customizable productivity partner that can grow with you. Even everyday tools like screen capture and recording now have AI Smart built in. Select some text in a screenshot and get instant explanations, translations, or summaries. It's the kind of thoughtful integration that makes the whole system feel smarter, not just AI washed. On the desktop side, the team focused on those little quality of life improvements that make daily use more enjoyable. The file manager is noticeably better. You can now right click to pin important tabs so they just stay at the top, drag files between windows easily, and zoom images previews right from the sidebar just by dragging. Grouped files also look cleaner and less cluttered. The taskbar can now split icons when an app has multiple windows open, which is super handy for people who keep several documents or browser tabs going at once. Just toggle it in the control center. Speaking of the control center, they finally added a simple slider to adjust your mouse pointer size. A small thing, but one that a lot of users asked for. Other nice touches include printing support in the Mail app, better Bluetooth audio handling for music and video, and an updated NVIDIA driver version 580.119.02 via Linapps that fixes transparency glitches in some apps. Underneath it all is deepin's solid immutable system, one of the standout features introduced in deepin 25 and now even more refined. In simple terms, the core system directories are protected and read only by default. Before any update, the system automatically takes a snapshot. If something goes wrong, you can roll back safely with just a reboot. Your personal files in home stay untouched. It's like having a safety net against bad updates or accidental changes. About the best part, it's not overly restrictive. You can temporarily disable the read only protection with a simple command if you need to tweak things. And the system still fully supports regular apt and dpkg package management. In 25.1, they also optimized how snapshots use disk space and improved the warnings if your power gets cut during an update. It's the perfect balance between rock solid stability and everyday flexibility. Of course, no release is perfect. The team has already listed a few minor known issues, mostly cosmetic things like first time high DPI scaling on certain laptops are a persistent focus highlight in the control center. Nothing that breaks daily use, and they are already working on fixes. Now, who is this for? Deepin 25.1 is available as a fresh ISO for AMD 64, the most common, ARM 64, Long 64, and there is even a RISC-V technology preview. The installer asks for at least 64 GB of disk space because the system is quite feature rich and visually polished. It's not the lightest distro out there, so you'll get the best experience on fairly recent hardware. Think modern CPU, decent GPU, and at least 8 to 16 GB of RAM. If you're already running Deepin 25 and everything is stable, you can just update through the control center. But for new installs or big jumps, downloading the fresh 25.1 ISO is the way to go. Links to the official download, release notes, and installation guide will be in the description below. So, is Deepin 25.1 worth trying in 2026? Absolutely, especially if you want a gorgeous desktop, serious AI tools that actually help with real work, and a system that feels secure without getting in your way. So, what do you think? Are you planning to give Deepin 25.1 a spin? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more Linux news and reviews, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next big release. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.